I've always had a nagging feeling that there's nothing truly magical about consciousness. It's just what happens when the right structures are in place, combined with enough information, whether it's the genetic wiring that makes us smile from birth or the more complex learned behaviors, like recognizing the soothing sound of a mother's voice. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing more precious than life, as it gives rise to love. And without that, our world would be lost. In the grand ballroom of existence, we often ponder what makes us tick. Are we the masters of our fate, or mere marionettes dancing to the tunes of a deterministic universe? This question becomes even more intriguing when we consider the rise of AI, particularly large language models, LLMs, like GPT-4, which seem to echo human cognition with uncanny precision. So grab a cup of coffee and let's dive into the fascinating world where brains, billiards, and bots collide. Imagine your brain as the ultimate pattern recognition machine. From recognizing faces in a crowd to understanding complex emotions, our brains are masters at finding patterns and making sense of the chaos around us. Similarly, LLMs, like GPT-4, are designed to detect patterns in data. They churn through mountains of text, learning to predict and generate human-like responses based on the patterns they uncover. But here's the twist. While LLMs excel at mimicking human output, they lack the richness of human cognition. They don't feel joy when they write a witty joke or sadness when they compose a poignant phrase. They're all pattern, no purpose. And yet, they give us a tantalizing glimpse into the potential predictability of human behavior. Let's take a whimsical detour to a billiard hall. Picture your brain as a pool table where billiard balls are constantly in motion, colliding and ricocheting off each other. Even when you're not consciously thinking about it, your brain is alive with activity, processing information, maintaining bodily functions, and even dreaming up wild scenarios while you sleep. This constant motion is not unlike the deterministic paths the balls follow, governed by the laws of physics. But here's where it gets interesting. Just like those billiard balls, our thoughts and actions might seem deterministic, driven by external stimuli and internal states. Yet there's an element of randomness and unpredictability in how neurons fire and how we respond to the world. It's a delicate dance between determinism and free will, a waltz of certainty and spontaneity. Now imagine if we could create an AI that not only mimicked our pattern recognition, but also replicated the full range of human brain functions, emotions, decision-making, consciousness. Such an AI would be like a digital doppelganger, shedding light on the intricate mechanics of our own minds. This AI could help us understand how much of our behavior is automatic, driven by internal and external stimuli, and how much is the result of conscious choice. It could reveal the underlying patterns in our seemingly random decisions and show us the extent to which our lives are governed by deterministic principles. So, where does this leave us? Are we merely actors on a deterministic stage? Our lines pre-written and our movements choreographed? Or do we have the power to shape our own destinies? Here's the inspiring part. Even in a deterministic world, we hold the keys to our own happiness. By understanding the patterns that drive us, we can learn to navigate them more effectively. We can choose to embrace the moments of spontaneity, to find joy in the predictable rhythms of life, and to seek wonder in the unexpected. The magic lies in our perspective. Knowing that certain aspects of our lives might be governed by deterministic principles doesn't diminish our experience. It enriches it. It allows us to appreciate the complexity of our own minds and the beauty of the world around us. It empowers us to make conscious choices within the framework of our deterministic dance. So let's celebrate the marvels of our brains, the potential of AI, and the intricate patterns that shape our existence. In this grand ballroom of life, we may not always lead the dance, but we can always find joy in the music. And as we look to the future, let's embrace the wonder of things to come, knowing that we are the architects of our own happiness, even in a deterministic world. Dance on, dear reader. Dance on.